Hey, welcome, Speed Gaming 2 viewers, to the Crystalis Randomizer Tournament 2022. Tonight, we have a matchup between ShoFukomachi and PMAkfal. And tonight, I am joined in the commentator's booth by Matrick. Welcome.
Yo! Alongside us tonight, we got Tornell in the Tracker's booth, chilling alongside. You might hear his voice now and then.
Probably covering for me if something stupid happens.
Absolutely. As far as tonight's race is concerned, this is a loser's bracket match. This will be the final match of the mid-round flag set here. The winner of this race goes on to face me in the first round of the losers finals, and then from there, whoever wins that race goes on to face the loser of the winners finals, Mashama, and then the winner of that race goes on to face Tornell in the grand finals. So we're winding the tournament down here pretty quick.
So let's talk of a lot of losing there, Matrick. Not many mentions of winners here.
Well, there aren't any winners in here except Tornell. He's the only one that's actually a winner in this booth.
Yeah, Tornell's just hiding in the tracking right now. Well, speaking of Tornell,
this is actually a rematch race from last year. Not last year, but the last tournament. If I'm not mistaken, Kfal was the one to eliminate Sho out of the tournament in the last tournament. So there's a bit of a grudge match here between these two.
Oh yeah.
So the race is going to be kicked off here in just a moment. We should see them getting started. And what sword are we going to call out for first today? What do you want to wager, Daryl?
Well, as much fun as I would love to see Thunder just warp them somewhere random, probably Wind.
Gonna go basic? All right.
Basic. It's pumpkin spice season. Let's go basic. All right, and they are off. So, yep. License plant from The Apprentice.
Do you see that Kfal's got a little bit of a desync here on his timer? We'll see if we can get that addressed here in a few seconds. And what do you know? There it is. That's a Sword of Wind.
Oh, baby. Well, that could possibly open up a couple things early on if things go correct. But we're going to find out here pretty soon because, correct me if I'm wrong on this flag set, the walls may or may not be randomized here, correct?
Definitely.
So, we're going to find out here in this Game Boy Color cave, which is in addition to the Crystalis Randomizer, whether, they've got brick walls or something else.
This is going to be straw huts. Oh, look at that. The over on Kfal side, the puddle fired one diagonally and two down and hit with all three. Champion.
You gotta feel bad. Well, 3 pair of work boots, that's nice. No, Kensu has everything. That's what happens when I roll seeds. Alright, as we have the sound of Matrix people going on in this cave.
That is absolutely what it is.
Oof. Sho already burning out one of his herbs, but that's fine. He has plenty. And it looks like we're getting that desync fixed real quick.
Yep.
Hey, Vanilla Wall! To go at
well, it's that is a vanilla wall, but we've actually, when this flag had originally came out, that wall, for some reason, every single time in this early seeds just happened to be, if that was a wind wall, then they were going to be vanilla. And this tournament has proven me very, very wrong in that. Sho opting to wild warp back, not going to go to Sahara. Kfal going to go and hit the warp point there, unless I missed it. I think he just hit the desert and then boned out.
I thought Sho hit Sahara. Maybe I
did he? Then I missed it.
I could have missed it too.
Well, I was busy trying to help get something synced up.
Yeah, I think
so I missed that side. Okay, good, very good. Then never mind, they're both there.
Yeah, it'd be a little awkward if he didn't, just got right there to the entrance, just like, you know what, never mind.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it's
Come
a
back.
calculated play. But you know what? They're going to go out to Goa anyway, which means they're not going to be that far, regardless.
Wow, so Portoa's probably going to be holding some goodies, considering it looks like it might be locked for a little bit.
By the time they get there, we're going to see nothing but consumables.
Yes.
And a bow at the fog lamp spot.
That could change. We could get early change in flight. You never know.
Okay, so we got one chest available here on Hydra, and we have one available in the Oasis Cave.
And we have robots.
That's a ball of fire.
I mean, it's something.
Sho wants nothing to do with the robots on the way back, and neither does Kfal. Look at that. Statue glitch is off. That means that there's no clipping through the NPCs. That guard kicked Sho right out. He's like, absolutely not.
Let's find out what we're going to get from the Oasis Cave. Kfal taking a little bit more of a damage route than Sho to take a second.
We got three things this could potentially be. It's either going to be a water sword, a flight, or a windmill key. Otherwise, there's really nothing else this could be at this point.
Alarm flute.
Okay, fine. It's a windmill key.
Okay.
Dude, the board was putting in work. So Kfal's going to have a little bit of an extra run here, about half the cave length, but Sho's going to let us know what we got over there in the windmill to begin with. He's going to pick up a couple of medical herbs there. He wants to be prepared for that vampire.
He already had a pretty hefty stack of them.
Hey,
you know what? Doesn't care.
You could never have too much herb, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially the herbs of the medicinal kind. Kfal's going to follow suit, pick up a bunch of herbs, be ready for that vampire cave.
And potentially more birds flying in his face.
Can never have enough birds either. All birds are jerks, and all Crystalis birds are double jerks because they also can shoot.
Yeah.
First one into the windmill cave is going to be Sho today.
Yep, he took the wild board back to Leaf. It is a slightly faster trek than going all the way around, but it also depends on how many times you run into that stupid little girl.
Shield ring. You're gonna put that on because you got nothing else to wear.
Yeah, this is like the only time it's acceptable to see an iron necklace or a shield ring.
Well, if you have to
shadows.
If you got to plow your face through some statues in order to get into Goa or Stixie, a shield ring's not a bad choice.
Not the worst choice, but generally, by the time you see a shield ring, it's usually pretty late in the seed, unless you get something like this. So yeah, we're leaning... Looks like we're leaning towards more vanilla walls, but...
So based on what I've seen with regards to the monsters that they've been hitting so far, I'm going to say vanilla weaknesses are on. And that means that there are no randomized elements between the bosses. So they're going to know, once they discover it themselves, what they are up against.
Right. And we picked up telepathy as well here in the cave. So that opens up potentially Oak. Might be an early play here.
If you want to help
change, if we get change, we could go see Deo and hope he's holding something.
I do, however, notice that one of the issues is I don't know that we're going to be seeing any hell runs because there's no buffed medical herbs, and that's a sword of water.
Yeah, not the worst thing you could find.
Could have been a horde of otters, but today it's a sword of water. Now, these Medusas are extremely lucrative. You'll notice Sho switching his sword immediately to be able to kill all of them, and then some.
Yeah. They're worth a hefty amount of experience and money at this point.
Yeah, they're in the large experience pool, and they also are going to give just as much gold by comparison.
And a love
pendant.
pendant.
Trade-in item requiring some additional things that we do not currently have, but always keep that in your back pocket for whenever you decide to deal with Kensu the Big Jerk.
Right? Sword of Mashima's Bane. Womp womp.
Yeah, without that buff medical herb, man, they're munching these things like they're going out of style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of don't have a lot of choice. Because these unbuffed medical herbs do not heal a lot.
Let's see if we can get that bumped up here. Chat saying that the sound sounds a little bit low.
Alright, so we are on our way to Bryn Mawr. We are going to find out what Akahana wants after we go across this bridge. Alright, show coming to the item, and it is Deo's Pendant. That is not a bad find, honestly.
That would be an immediate swap if something were necessary. Now, Kfal had to wild warp out, getting bodied by the bats, decided he's going to take the safe route, and he warps on out.
That's fine. I mean...
And that's a vanilla trade-in. Huh. A decent chance that we're going to see vanilla trade-ins across the board. Okay, this is an interesting play. So Kfal, having that sort of water, decides he's not going to go back to the vampire cave. He's actually going to check Hydra, and he also could check the Oasis cave as well.
Yeah, and Sho going to Amazonas for warp boots, apparently.
Yeah, well, it's like he's getting into Aurelius. That guard will kick him right out.
I think he forgot. And was just like, oh, I'm right here. I'll go, oh, wait, never mind. Well, it looks like Sho's making the same play Kfal is right now.
Yep. So really, there's not a huge difference between the two. Kfal is going to have to run through the windmill cave again and kill the vampire, but Sho didn't really get anything out of it except for a worn item, which at this point isn't even really helping him because they don't even have any magic. That's a thunder wall, so we do have random walls on.
That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, well, the first few caves that we saw were all normal, and then we get over here and the game laughs at you. Now, there's one more item that Kfal can pick up here. So he's going to have to snag that.
More tower enemies.
Oh,
all right.
A Bow of Moon was on the vampire. Did not catch that. That's a big one. Sho does have the Bow of Moon. And that means that Kfal will eventually go through there anyway. So, like I mentioned before, I don't necessarily call that an advantage because you're going to have to go through there to get to, you know, Bryn Mawr anyway.
Yeah, and I was thinking that he'd be going back to the Windmill Cave, but he's going to be checking Zebu to see if maybe he can get through there. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Well, you know what's good about that? He can go in through the backside, and he'll have a free shot at the vampire, and it'll be real quick. So
yeah,
it's not like he's going to forget that the vampire's there. That's a pretty quick check.
Or will he?
Maybe. That would sure be a way to lose. Hey, remember that boss that you didn't kill right at the beginning of the game? Yeah, about that.
PMA vampire. Alright, Sho looks like he's going to jump into Oasis Cave here, see if he can maybe find a little something. I don't like doing this if I don't have flight, but these guys are professionals. Or more than me, anyway.
Well, at this point, there really isn't much other choice. He doesn't
Right.
really have a lot else he can do.
Especially since he doesn't know you can get into Saber from Zebu, which, yeah, that's fine. He probably thinks it's vanilla walls, though.
Okay, I heard it. It was a spell. It was paralysis. Okay. So that's going to get him into Arillis, actually. That'll get him the item behind Arillis.
K-Fal's
made his way back. Go ahead.
Yep. Choosing to go back for the almost rematch. Because, you know.
Well, yeah, but that's going to get him his bow, and he's going to be on his way, and the match is going to be pretty much tied up. All he's got to do is head back to the Oasis Cave with that water sword, and he'll be, you know, right behind Sho.
Who just got bodied by a bird a little bit.
Gonna check and see if he can get through the wall. Not today.
Huh.
So it looks like our progression is going to be on our buddy Arillis.
Good shot.
Because that is the only thing that they have left to do at this point. Based on the what they have available to them, that's what they can do.
Well,
from a logical
wouldn't there
perspective.
be something in Saber West if the walls line up?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what walls were.
True, we didn't see anybody on the walls. Now, I'm well, K-Fal's going to check it right now, just a little ahead of Sho. But I'd say the most likely thing, based on what the game's throwing at you, is that Arillis' basement is going to be holding on to what we need to progress. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be a Thunder Wall again.
It's about time for a water wall. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. Or I haven't.
No, it's a firewall.
Oh, wow.
So, K-Fal's got to make his way back to pick up that paralysis spell. And Sho's just got to go and pick up whatever's in the chick's basement. Still looking for flight. Still looking for a thunder sword or a fire sword.
Oh, true.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now, interestingly here, K-Fal, having triggered the kidnapping, has made sure that when he gets that teleport spell, or if he finds flight and the flag is on, he can get right into Saber North. Smart play. I approve.
It's
I like
also
it.
possible they have to go into Goa because barrier is not guaranteed.
It is true. I do believe, however, that the flag says that if that's not on, that you get refresh or buffed herbs, I think is how the flag works. And we have no buffed herbs, and we haven't seen refresh.
Like, Sho's going to be going back there to find his stone wall. I will say that's a little odd. Normally, when we have the breakable walls that are different, Zebu's walls usually match Saber West.
Never.
Really?
No, they're two completely separate areas.
Then I'm just oddly lucky.
Yeah, if it matches, that's just dumb luck. It's actually considered a separate area. It's that side of the cave is part of the Valley of Wind, and the other side is part of Cordell Plains. They're actually completely separate areas.
Makes sense.
I mean, if it lines up, like I said, it's just coincidence. All right, Sho has figured it out. He's going to go and paralyze that guard, and we're going to see what's in our basement.
There is nothing left at this point, so...
Nope.
What do we get?
Sword of Thunder.
Come on,
Nailed it.
Chiron.
You know what I'm happy for? That this is not an early flight seed. That's what I'm happy for. Okay,
There's
change. So that opens up Dio, and that opens up the Love Pendant and Kensu and Swan.
Yep.
And the Sword of Thunder will give them access to all of the east side of Hydra. So yeah, that's a that was a pretty big one there.
Right?
Getting that Sword of Thunder. K-Fal immediately figured out what it was he was supposed to do once he got that paralysis spell. Making quick work of the birds too. I liked it.
Oh yeah.
So despite the different routes that they took, Kfal taking the Wild Warp out, and everything that's changed there, they're maybe 30 seconds apart or so at this point.
Maybe.
It's really about as close as it comes. I mean, it's very obvious at this point that Sho is ahead, but it's so close that the lead that he's got at this point means essentially nothing.
Yeah, just one death will even things out immediately and probably push things in Kfal's favor a little bit.
Right. Well, especially if they're going the same way and, you know, Sho dies in here and Kfal doesn't.
Right.
Ooh.
What was that? I missed that. I was glancing at Kfal.
Was that a pair of boots? I think that was a pair of warp
Broken
boots.
statue.
Oh, it was a broken statue. Okay. I knew it said B, but I didn't see what it actually said. Okay, well, when we find the glowing lamp, that'll be an extra item. Sho deciding that his face is the greatest shield on the planet.
The best defense is just throw your face at it.
Oh boy, these turrets are playing hardball.
Oh yeah.
An attempted paralysis on a robot. That was smooth.
I
like
wish
that.
you could.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that make the tower easy?
Well, it'd make the tower a lot quicker, that's for sure.
Big jerk.
Even if you couldn't do
tower.
the ones in the tower, I'd still like.
You know what? Just let it work on the helicopters. I don't even care about any other thing. Just let it do the helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopters. And here we have our golems, or as
Oh, he
there
made
it
a wall
is.
of
Oh, what
trolls
a
and
tragedy.
Oh no, all the way.
Oh, that's a tragedy. So now Kfal has taken the lead with that death of Sho. All he has to do is hold it together, but man, that last tunnel, you don't want to see that many ice golems in one spot. You got to say, though, this Dio's Pendant is putting in some serious work. Look at Kfal over here, masterfully keeping everything under control, killing the stuff he wants to and getting the rest of it out of his way, and basically having infinite MP thanks to that Dio's Pendant. That is strong play right there.
Well, he knows he can't burn too many of those medical herbs because it's not going to do. It's going to do something, but not a lot.
Yeah, not as much as he'd like. Trying to paralyze the robot, but not today, friend.
I mean, you got to give them credit. They're trying.
Oh, yeah. I can't say that in the heat of the moment I wouldn't have done the same thing and just been like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just round the corner and boom, there it is. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so we've had an extremely close race up to this point. As a quick recap, Sho was very slightly ahead, but with a death taken here near the top of the mountain, Kfal has taken the lead, although the
He's
game's
still got to
trying
get
pretty
through
hard.
this room. He's still got to get through this room where Sho died.
Yeah, this was the room. Ooh, oh, God! And he grabs the barrier spell, Wild Warps out, says, forget that!
Nope. Nope. Nope.
And with that, Kfal officially has the lead. Probably feels pretty good after sneaking out of there with that one.
I would, that's for sure. So yeah, looks like we're going, Kfal's going to go up and trigger a massacre.
Well, he's got that, as well as he has the barrier spell, so there's a good chance we're going to see a pretty deep Goa dive here.
Yeah.
Now granted, 14 scaling is a little higher than you would prefer if you're going to make a level 1 Goa dive. But Kfal looks like he's just going to go back and take on Mado 1.
Or maybe he's going to go visit Swan.
Or you called it.
Hey,
Because he does have all the items to turn it in.
more tower robots. Wow.
You know, when you're playing as the commentator, you could spout off whatever you think is going to happen. But even when you're a runner yourself, each runner has their own style and the things that they prioritize and what they're thinking at any given moment. And so trying to guess what's in somebody's head,
Oh, yeah.
forget it.
Yeah, no, I mean, someone like Magic who's played with and against a lot of these guys is a much better shot than me, who's just like, well, you know what I would do? This, which makes no sense.
Then again, I also play differently than a lot of these guys do.
So, turned in our love pendant for not a lot. Sho... Yep, Sho's gonna make the dive.
Well, with vanilla weaknesses on here, he does have the barrier spell, and if you're going to be able to abuse any of the 4 here with the barrier spell and a level 1 sword, Kelbesk is probably the easiest. Kelby 2 is easier than Kelby 1, and if you have the barrier spell, he unless he wants to run you over, he's about as free as it comes.
If you don't have access to Carmine, Kelbesk is definitely the easiest one. Oh, dodge K-Foul. There you go.
K-Foul hoping that this wall is going to break for him with this Thunder Sword. He's only got a 50% chance at this point.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big detour to make. I don't know if I'd be making that play myself. In fact, I can guarantee I wouldn't be.
It could be one of those things he's just thinking about. It's like, oh, before I forget, let's go check this.
Maybe, but it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Our ring spot. Orb of water.
That's not bad.
All right. Well, you know what? Forget it. K-Foul is a Giga Brainer, and I'm a Smooth Brainer at this point. So, you know, he can have it.
Oh, last herb. More than half health on Kelby. General Hug and Tackle.
I love that name. Now, interestingly, I was wondering what K-Foul was going to do while he's making the Walk of Shame. I knew he had those boots in his inventory.
Maybe he was like, oh, do I want to burn them and save them because they're getting kind of pricey now? Or maybe he just forgot for a second.
I think it was a case of torn down menu.
Probably. Oh, man. Dude. Shows tempted fate.
It's making me pucker.
Oh, man.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh, man.
That hurt.
That hurt. God, that would hurt to watch. Because Kelby was giving him the juke there and trying to act like as though, you know, he was going to let him go and then lured him into a false sense of security.
So, safe to say, with that death, K-Foul is just a little bit in the lead again, because he's coming back up onto Kelby. Or, for the first time, I should say.
Alright, so we got similar damage, similar health. Ooh, interesting. K-Foul opting for the shield ring, which is going to do him nothing.
Well, if you press the barrier button a little late, he'll save a little health.
I tell you what. The shield ring is good for one thing and one thing only here. For the moment when you run out of mana because you stopped using Dio's pendant.
Yeah. But they do have some magic rings, so I'm thinking K-Foul's just gonna burn through that instead. So, interestingly, the HP totals are different for K-Foul and Sho. Despite the
K-Foul,
fact...
So here's why. There's an extra defense point on K-Foul's side.
Okay.
Oh,
No!
5 HP
Kidding
left!
me.
Wow!
That's what that shield ring was for, but it didn't succeed.
The problem is that shield ring doesn't do anything when he kicks you in the teeth.
Yep.
No! We got another shoulder tackle!
Oh my god. Battle of the Band Directors, here we go.
Dude, this is we got Kelbesk, the Destroyer of Worlds here.
So is this one
We
of
need
those
somebody with a
times where
trombone.
you might just take a minute and grab a level just in case?
So Sho wants to make sure he can't do that turn in right there. I'm kind of surprised that nobody wants to go after Mato 1 there with the ball of water.
Yeah, that's pretty open.
That
at this
is
point.
unusual.
I mean, it's the easier of the two fights here, realistically. Mato 1 is not really that hard.
It should be easier. Yeah.
I mean, they have barrier. He's really slow.
Yeah. But Sho hasn't even gotten a ball of water yet, so...
Correct, because he hasn't made the play back into the Oasis Cave for that power ring spot. The thing about it is, Kfal understands the process of fighting Kelbesk. Kelbesk is just being a little bit mean. He really is.
Not Galbask. He would never do such a thing. But I mean, to be fair, it's pretty scary trying to do stab strats on him.
You can get into a position where it's pretty easy. Oh, it spawned inside the barrier. He was just a little too close. But he's going to do it again.
Oh, man. So the real question is this going to reward them with anything, or was Mato going to be the play?
Well, it depends on what's behind Kelbesk.
Yeah, because you do have access to how many items in Spare's area?
But you know what? I hope to God that Mato is holding on to something major. Like a warrior ring, a ball of wind, a power ring. Yeah, something that would have made their lives so much easier in this. Refresh. Psycho armor, you know, something
I just
like
hope
that.
for the even more ultimate troll of flight, just so you could be like, I would have so many other things. And it would put panic in the runner's mind, because immediately they'd be like, oh, I did this so late. What if the other one did it?
Well, Sho's going to get the ball of water, and I think he's probably going to be like, wait a minute, I got an easier boss here. I'm going to go for that one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised Kfal hasn't done it himself yet. I mean, you're on your 5th try now of Kelbesk 2, and despite the fact that you feel like you can beat him, you're 8 minutes into the fight now.
Well, it might be he's just banking on what's in Sabera's area. Although he is starting to run out of MP, so expect to see a magic ring or two broken soon. There you go, Kfal. Or Fruit of Power, whatever.
Sho's gonna go ahead and grind another level.
I don't blame him.
Oh, or not. He's just taking the walk of shame.
Yeah. He bought boots. I get it, but still.
Yeah, I think Kfal's forgetting at this point that the shield ring doesn't do anything against the physical attacks.
Yeah, but he's finally got Kelbesk down.
Yep, and he's rewarded with...
an opal.
Wow, that sure would have been nice beforehand.
The irony.
It's also a vanilla drop.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The shield ring actually isn't doing him any favors because he has barrier. So, I mean, I guess the only thing that Kfal could have been thinking is that, hey, if my barrier fails, or he's forgetting. And this helicopter.
It's a typical helicopter. They don't care about your problems. Oh, Mimic.
Yeah, well, Kfal didn't want to eat 3 helicopter hits and then have to keep going.
Turrets too. Oh man,
this is a great Sabera's area so far.
I've got to say this has been pretty entertaining seed to watch.
It helps when the runners help to make it entertaining, or more entertaining than it is. Okay,
there's an alarm flute. So that's Windmill Guard.
So Kfal remembering where he needs to go in order to get the final chest.
Oh, Sho got the Crystalis plant, so that's another check.
Where did he pick that up?
Dio.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Y'all forgot about Deo.
Well, let's see what
Oh.
Aurelius was holding.
Recover.
Well,
That's
the
not
Kelby
horrible.
play was, unless the alarm flute pays off big, the Kelby play was a big bust.
Well, I mean, recover is not the worst thing to get, especially if you get paralyzed in a stupid situation, but it's either going to be, oh, there's our Oak Run.
Okay.
It's
It
either
has
going to be this
massive.
Oak Run or Mado. Who's gonna... Or maybe this Alarm Flute, so... Ouch!
God, adding insult to injury.
Oh, man.
What a beautiful one that is. Show double checking the Kaladan spot, hoping that it wouldn't become the show spot.
Yep. Unfortunately, Show, you've already got it.
K-File farming up a little bit of cash there to get himself a pair of warp boots.
Alright, what's K-Fal's big move?
He's gonna check Dio.
Yeah. And I assume he's gonna check the same line that Show just did, so... Probably gonna see another Oak Run here in a minute.
Yeah, most definitely.
But first, he needs some more money. Or is he going to take the real walk of shame and go through the vampire cave?
I would. Not gonna lie.
I mean, he's getting 40 a drop per tiger. All
You
right.
can have Medusas in Windmill Cave.
Blizzard bracelet. Oh, baby. Mado is free.
Yeah, Mado and Mado too.
Well, Mado 2 is never free with unbuffed Earth. Wow.
Poor K-Fan.
Oh,
Man.
man.
Show's choice to bail on Kelby 2 has paid off in spades. So yeah,
For now.
K-Fal's gonna get all those items and be like, "Ah!"
Now, it's still possible he decides to go try Kelby 2 and go down the alarm flute path. But, yeah. I mean,
These poor tigers are gonna be hunted to extinction before this seed's over.
hey, with as many as I killed in vanilla, yeah.
Were you that guy who bought the carapace or the tanned hide, the carapace shield, an alarm flute, 6 pairs of warp boots, and a medical herb before you left the first region?
Best armor, best shield, the alarm flute for the guard. I didn't realize I'd need it to get later. And a couple medical herbs. I didn't really stock up on warp boots because I never thought I would need them.
Right. They only take you back to the first town anyway, right? Who needs
Right.
those?
Right. Plus, even once I got past that, I was like, oh, well, I could still buy these at other shops.
All right, K-Fal making his way in, gonna talk to the Oak Mom, head out, look for the kid, and Show is gonna make a play for Stom.
Understandable.
He went and farmed up a couple of pairs of warp boots so he could go back to Stom.
Well, I mean, he wants to get some sweet revenge on Kelbesk 1, I bet.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Man, when K-Fal sees all this stuff, I can't imagine the size of the shoe that he's gonna kick himself with.
Oh, God. Yeah,
at
you
this
remember
point-
what I said about Mado being free? Yeah.
Yeah, I realize this is an 8-bit game, but I'm pretty sure at this point the game's screaming out in 4K that that was not the right play to go through Kelbest 2.
And the insect flute. Oh, man.
You want to go back to Oak there, Sho?
No. No one likes to do Oak.
Yeah, I love seeing stuff like this because as a runner, you feel like you're making something of a play based on, what your instincts tell you to do. And then when it just falls so far on its face, you just sit there and go, oh God, I can only pray that my opponent did the same thing I did because this sucks.
Yeah, and to be fair, being able to watch it, we know that this seed has basically funneled them into the same choices until
Right.
about, 5-6 minutes ago?
Pretty much. And even now, it's really what real difference do they have? They still don't have a Sword of Fire, so they can't do anything to Sabera. They still don't have any way to get into the backside, so they're pretty much going back for the insect.
Yeah, it has to be insect, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
for
not.
sweet revenge on Kelby, and
Did they check
Yeah.
Brokohana just now? I missed it. The show check in?
Sho did not. He did not check Brokohana. So
No.
there's Brokohana and a giant insect, which Kfal is apparently going to check right now. This could be Kfal's moment to catch back up. This went from Kfal was, a ways ahead to Sho gaining a lead because Kfal's time was, wasted or slowed greatly. And now Kfal could retake the lead here by killing this and getting something major. Flight?
Shell Flute
Okay.
is major, though.
That's also major because almost assuredly Vanilla Dolphin interactions are off, and that's going to get him into Portoa and Evil Spirit Island. So that's a big one. That's about as big as it comes.
After he murders some tigers, I'm sure that
Yep.
might be what he does.
Put back on his poacher hat, and off we go.
As Sho decides to get sweet, sweet revenge. 14 HP at a time.
Yep, 14 damage, and I believe that's with the power ring, right?
I think. Yep,
Did he
that's
forget to
power
equip
ring.
it?
I think so. I think he has.
He's got it on.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got it on. That's
Oh, no medical herbs, only antidotes. K-Bow, going on the dolphin.
just look at how much defense Kelbesk has gained. That even when he's, he's got the power ring on, which is making him do 8 damage. He's level 7, and he's got the additional damage from the ball of wind, and all he was doing was 14 a hit.
Right.
Pretty good.
So, nobody's checked Brokohana. I wonder if that's going to be a... Oh crap, I forgot to check that. Well...
All right, guys.
Yeah.
This has been the single most straight line scene I've ever seen.
But it's great.
What's going to happen is you're going to have this hourglass moment where it's going to funnel them all the way down until they find their way into flight, and then the rest of it's going to open up.
That's if flight isn't like the last thing they find.
I hope it's on the other side of the river. I really do.
Oh man. That would be so horribly great.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at this point that would make them happier. This turret is having none of Sho's crap.
No.
Oh, and another
Yeah,
one.
That one too.
There was only one there for Kfal, which means he got an unlucky spawn on Sho side.
Oh, we got wind walls in Waterfall Cave. And a
Vanilla
mimic.
Mimic. Yep, vanilla.
You know, with that shadow going around, I wouldn't really be trying to kill that mimic.
He wants the cash. He's tired of,
Farming
he's tired
tiger.
of... Yeah, he's tired of going on safari. I mean, it was worth about 750 gold. Yeah, you have recover, buddy.
But, yeah.
You forgot.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
Look, pal, there's this great thing called recover. They also have Dio's Pendant, so, you know, between Dio's Pendant and recover, I mean, you could just keep going for basically ever.
Oh, they don't have the flute. They don't have statue glitch, right?
Ah, true. We're
Oh,
all
yeah.
over here making fun of him, and we're the ones looking like idiots. Remember what I said earlier about the smooth brain? That's me.
To
That's
be
why
fair,
I say things like that.
I just thought there was one more chest available, but eh. Alright, so Kfal gonna be making his way over here to Foglamp Cave, or most likely Lake of Rage.
Well, he's gonna check Rage, then he's gonna hit Carissa Plant, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's what
That's the normal play at that point, because if you have the Portoa Warp Point, going down and hitting Rage, and then coming back over and hitting the Carissa Plant Cave is the only time you're gonna be in the area to do that.
What?
He gets the Flute of Lime, so now he can go right back to the Waterfall Cave he just left.
Oh man. I've got to say, I have rolled a doozy this time.
So, at this point, okay, so let's think about this for a moment. So after all the stuff with them going back and forth, Kfal has once again gained the lead. He's back with a, you know, in charge of this again. His choice to go and do the insect again early quickly has put him in the lead. No question.
Yep.
More robots in the Carissa Plant Cave.
Man,
Is this the April Fool's flag set? Did you roll the right one?
I wish. If I had access to that, I would.
I'll give you the link later.
Oh, Bow of Sun.
Alright, so Carissa Plant was a required location this time. And that means that if we find a flight spell, we got a Crypt Dive.
Yeah.
We have the potential for a Crypt Dive. Show meanwhile,
So-
back on Safari. Get enough money for a pair of warp boots, and we're going to see him head back over to Swan. About 450 bucks for a pair of warp boots at 24 scaling here in the first town. Oh yeah, no, leave that. Oh, are you okay? I was gonna say, please tell me you're not going to drop something just to go and meme on the Fruit of Lime.
Yeah, you got to think if you're running this seed right now, you feel behind. Oh no, Sunflash, this is a great game. Now, vanilla, it has some quirks to it. Quirks that the randomizer took out, like required levels to fight bosses.
A lot of that classic NES cryptic nonsense has been removed.
Iron Necklace for calming the sea. I don't think we're going to see that done today.
Probably not.
Dolphin.
Unless, of course...
Eh.
Unless, of course, Kfal just wants the hundo when he's, you know, finds his final bow at 49 scaling.
Right. Even numbers are good.
Even numbers are good. Well, that would put him at 51, because once he gets Crystalis, that'll put him all the way up.
Oh, that is true.
So opting to go and find out whether or not Foglamp Cave is going to be worth his time. Now, here's the problem. You're going to get the hint that tells you that Bow of Sun is there. And so you're not going to know. You're going to get nothing out of this hint.
Yeah, because where they found the bow, yeah.
Now, it could be that it says Sword of Fire, which means that the back of the Foglamp Cave actually would be holding the Sword of Fire. But it's unlikely.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
Okay, that's what I expected to see.
Yeah. There still could be something else in this cave, too.
All right, K-Fal going team left. I no longer approve of his lead.
Ah,
Go, Sho! Always team right! No, I'm joking, because I'm sure Sho's going to go left, too.
oh wait. Where did we get the Flute of Lime again?
Rage.
Oh, okay. So
The
where's Show
eyeglasses.
going now?
Yeah, the eyeglasses mean that K-Fal can now finish up Joel Island. That's a magic ring. Boy, that puddle wanted to make sure that that antidote he threw away was needed. Pixels off.
See, no, the
Yes.
weird thing is, didn't K-Fal have a Root of Power that he probably could have dropped instead?
Yeah, well... they have Recover, remember? The
Yeah,
one
that
he
is
didn't use
true.
earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Tornell menuing moment.
Could be. Why press mini button when few press work?
Why press button when you can sit in first cave? That's the Show way.
Battle
All right.
armor?
I'm vindicated. That was the best item in the whole place.
There's eyeglasses, so we're gonna see a sleeping Kensu here in a moment.
Yep, and then it's going to go straight to ESI. High likelihood he can clear it. 75% chance he can do everything but kill Sabera.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Well, that's a 100%
Never mind.
chance he can now clear Evil Spirit Island.
Oh,
Alright.
baby.
So now we need one more bow and a flight spell, and K-Fal's ready to go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Show's trying not to get sniped by the robots. As is tradition. So, just before 50 minutes, we finally got our fourth sword.
Yeah, can you imagine? You're 50 minutes in, you're at 29 scaling, you just found the fourth sword, and you're sitting there going, I spent like almost 10 minutes on Kelbesk too early. You know,
Yeah.
K-Fal feels like he's playing from the rear so far, you know, that he has no chance.
Oh yeah, but imagine how Show's gonna feel when he gets that.
Yeah, I mean, K-Fal probably has zero idea that he has even a chance of being in the lead at this point because of that Kelby fight.
Yeah.
And how it didn't pay off at all. And then he immediately found all the things that he needed to make that fight really easy.
Yep. Oh man. Rabbit
Alright.
dude.
Yeah, I'm equipping those immediately. That's going to make the rest of this a lot easier. You're always going to have your sword ready to go when you get to the wall, and you're going to be able to blast all these things, except this bird that's giving him the
Yeah.
business.
Weird vampire bat looking thing. Yeah,
It's a devil bat.
there we go.
That's because Sho found the secret dev exit, Mashama. You should know that. Oh, that was a bummer. Sho getting met by a flying Medusa plant.
After getting poisoned.
Yep. Burned up a little bit of the time he spent grinding there.
Eh.
Well, that was a useless cave on K-Fal's side. An antidote and a mimic.
I mean, with the way this seat's been going, you don't know what you're gonna find. Oh,
Well, at this
yeah.
point, not a ton for progression.
Flight could be anywhere.
That's the only thing they're hoping for. And maybe a flame bracelet.
Here's hoping flight is on the other side of Oasis Cave.
That's what I said. I want it on the other side of the river. And that butterfly is Lurking.
Hell with.
There's a butterfly. Wait, no, look at him.
Okay, I would have the water sword on.
Another antidote too. Wow. Man, all the consumables. Evil consumable island. Making good use of the rabbit boots there. Kfal getting that level. Ooh.
Why fight that? We've gotten the battle armor so far. That's all we've gotten in terms of armor or shield pickups.
Well,
Sho did not get the Sword of Fire yet, so he's going to have to
No.
get that.
Yeah, he's banking on finding something good here. Now, granted, okay, when he clears out Sabera's Fortress in full, it's not a huge time sink to come back later. But, you know, it's still a time sink. Kfal, realizing his health is low, decided he's going to bail. He's got plenty of money for boots. He'll be right back.
Plenty of money.
Yeah, he's got a boots already. Boy, both of those zombies wanted a hug.
Oh, yeah.
Sho heading into Consumable Alley here.
Ooh.
Good teleport.
Been a minute since I've seen that happen.
Yeah, at least it didn't teleport directly next to him and kill him.
Yeah? And a medical herb. It's not an antidote.
It's another consumable.
Yep. No one
This
has
is
done
evil 100% evil consumable island. And correct, but Brokahana can be done anytime, and they have to come back to Goa anyway, so... Oh, that sucks! Kfal's gonna have to drop and come back up because the platform crumbled.
Oh. Oh, for a fruit of the pun.
Another consumable!
Oh, man.
What the hell is this dungeon?
Great.
It's literally all consumables. If there wasn't those rabbit boots at the very first chest in this place, this would have been the most garbage dive for items ever. Unreal. I'm gonna have to agree with Captain Herlock there. That is a Matric moment if I've ever seen one. And I didn't even roll this seed. You can't blame me for this one.
Hey, most of my seeds are jet seeds. So, yeah.
Sho just blew an opal on a bird.
Key to prison.
That's probably going to be a reset. Or not. Okay, he's going to just keep going.
Prison.
Blows his opal and then just decides not to reset out. He's going to keep on keeping on. And that's a sacred shield. Key to prison and a sacred shield. Key to prison isn't going to do anything for him yet. They have neither flight, teleport, or a way to get up to Saber North, so it's all out.
What are they missing for Saber North?
They need teleport or flight.
Oh, yeah. I was talking more the vanilla. I was spacing on teleport there, so.
Okay, Brokahana check coming on the Kfal side here.
Teleport? Oh, air shield.
Well, it didn't matter that they skipped it. We're gonna go back into Goa. Okay, so now you got 31 scaling and a power ring with a level 2 sword to deal with Sabera 2. He's gonna be in it for the long haul. It's gonna be where your level 2 shots are doing like a 4 damage a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Even
I've
with
been
the
in
power
worse
ring.
shape.
Who hasn't? Sabera 2.
And I don't think K-Fowl's picked up the power ring yet, has he? I don't remember. Because he's still rocking Deo's pendant, which is fine, but...
I don't even remember where it was.
Same.
Amazing.
I mean, this is the best play right now. There's also the Fog Lamp Cave. The Fog Lamp Cave could still hold on to something because, you know, there are locations that are after where that Bow of Sun was. And there are items that they could potentially need. For example, you could end up with the Onyx statue, which is, you know, a trade-in that they haven't been able to do yet. You could still find whatever is necessary for the Ivory statue, you know, at the back, which is the Ivory statue. You might need that at the end of this dungeon. Could be there. You know what would be absolutely epic?
What's
is
that?
if Flight's in its vanilla location and they gotta go to like Stixie or something to get Flight. I mean, to get the Ivory statue. Boy, K-Fowl getting done in by this turret.
Oh, man.
It's like, screw it, I'm behind, I gotta go. That's the determined look of the racer who thinks they're behind.
Yeah.
You pop the opal to a stupid turret and go, forget it.
To be fair, these robots have been everywhere, so...
We've also seen nobody go to Saber West, as was mentioned. Saber South is is fire, so they do have access to all of Saber South at this point. And they have the tornado bracelet, so that's going to be an additional check when they go and check the top of it.
Yeah. Because Rabbit Boots does equal Tornell.
No, Rabbit Boots have nothing to do with Tornell. It's the tornado bracelet.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The Rabbit Boots normally are what are required in order for you to get
the
tornado bracelet
yeah.
that Tornell is asking for.
That's what I was thinking.
So in a roundabout way, sure, I guess the Rabbit Boots would, you could say, would equal Tornell. But yeah, that's...
In a vanilla sense, I'm right. In a randomizer sense, I'm a little bit off. Oh.
You know, in an alternate timeline, sure, I'll give it to you. But this is not that alternate timeline today.
Nope. Hey, Sabera 2 is down. Orb. Oh, Sho. 10 minutes behind. Gets his Sword of Fire. Alright, we are in Mado's area. Let's see what shenanigans we got.
So Sho finally picked up his Sword of Fire. He's back. He's going to take down Sabera 1. And K-Fowl heading through Mado's area. Going to route it a little odd.
Yeah.
There's some pretty established, you know, routes that go through here to quickly pick up all the items in the most efficient manner. And I guess K-Fowl just doesn't know what those are. Like, there's a route from the back and there's a route from the front that are both extremely efficient. This is not terrible, but it does lose a little bit of time over the other route. Because he's got to ride an extra elevator this way, which, you know, it seems not like much, but you have to wait for the cycle on it completely. And it's slower than walking.
And it's a Mimic.
That's 2 of 3 checks were mimics.
Oh, man. And those dueling bats just swarmed at him right there, coming back from it. That was great.
Oh, man, that bat had a chance. If only he'd moved a second earlier.
Not over yet.
Yeah, we don't know what's on the other
Mimic.
side yet.
Another Mimic.
So that was 3 of 4 mimics and a consumable.
Yeah.
What a great area. So, K-Fowl's gonna go from Evil Spirit Island to coming to the consumable capital of the world, apparently. And we got bats in the Hellway!
Oh, boy. Blizzard bracelet, man. Blizzard bracelet.
And another mimic! Oh!
It begins.
Oh, man.
This is a great floor. I'm loving it. K-Pal's having
Yeah, this
flashbacks
is
from the last
awesome.
tournament. The last tournament, there was a race that K-Pal was in that had an awful hellway where both runners were just absolutely brutalized and fell a ton of times in the hellway. The bats are putting in work. K-Pal's like, I've had it with you bats. Oh, the bats tried so hard.
Oh,
No! Fell off on his own.
Okay, every single game has that area where when like bad stuff goes wrong, the commentators go crazy. The hellway is ours in this one, man. The hellway is so good. These elevators. Oh man. Come on, bats. What am I, the Joker now?
man.
I'm waiting for it.
There it is. Almost. Oh,
Hope he doesn't K-fall again. Oh my god, J-Ro, that's cruel. Alright, last elevator. We got one last hurrah for these bats. Dude, he gained a level on the bats. But you know what? He misses the cycle, and that gives the bats a chance to respawn and come back in.
they're trying.
Oh, he's through.
Those bats wanted blood.
Oh, that was so good, man. I can't wait for K-Fal to go back and rewatch this. The Hellway has once again proven to be. Wow, Mado, look at that.
Yeah, Mado does not give a crap about your problems.
Woo!
Oh.
God. He's rewarded
Opal,
with
you know?
Opal. Yep.
There's... I mean, convenient timing as he walks into an eye.
I see what he did there.
Hey.
Hey, look, it's one of Tornell's best friends.
Oh, man.
Stay away.
Oh, man.
This is pretty bad here. Butterflies and these eyeballs in the way.
I don't know, it's a lot of experience, though. You know, if he wasn't already level 12, this would be, you know, you see this and you start salivating as a runner, like, look at all this free experience in this tiny little bridge I have to cross.
Yeah, that is a lot of experience. Almost 1,300 per.
Yeah, I mean, he's at the level he needs to finish the game efficiently at this point, so anything else he does from now on is pretty much just kind of, you know, icing on the cake. That is now the third Iron Wall that required the Fire Sword here in Goa.
Yep.
Oh, another consumable keeping the chain alive.
Time for a Mimic. Nope.
Okay, alright, broken.
Flag bracelet it is.
Another consumable. I would have dropped something for that.
Yeah. There's not. Unless my inventory is full of other magic rings, yeah.
And another consumable!
Oh, he has Fruit of Powers. Why?
Wait, you're gonna...
Why?
You drop... okay.
I don't.
He probably feels
could have
behind.
not known.
I don't get it. I'm gonna ask him about it.
He
Why?
had to have forgotten he had Fruit of Powers there.
Yeah, you can't. You passed on a magic ring, but picked up a medical herb? Bruh. I'm too far behind to grab the ring, Strat.
Right?
He saw what happened to Frodo. He wanted none of that ring. And 2 more friggin' consumables! Oh my god!
I got rid of...
But he goes back for an herb!
That had to
One
be
second.
a Flute of Reppin or...
Yeah, he
Line.
chucked a Fruit of Reppin. Yeah. Passes on the magic ring, but he wants those medical herbs.
I mean...
There's no more
Yeah.
combat for him at this point in here. 0. So... Okay.
But is there flight?
Well, we'll find out. If Flight's over here on the other side of the river, this will be commentator's dream come true.
So if it's not here, though, where is it?
Well,
Saber
back
West this
one.
whole time.
you got Mount Saber South. You have Fog Lamp Cave, and you still have
Mount Saber North.
Saber North, but we don't have access to it yet. Stixie is still floating out there somewhere. We haven't found the key to that.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
Oh, Show's
so
on the Hellway.
yep. All right, get to watch Show for a little bit here. See if the bats are going to give him the business like they did K-Foul.
Oh, bold move. Bold move, Show.
Well, Show has chosen to use Thunder right off the bat, and that's really given him the spray that he needed to deal with some of these bats. But he's got some friends here that are really wanting to play. They're closing in.
Yep.
Nope, not today. Show makes it through unscathed. That was the one thing he needed to reclaim a little bit of time here.
Little bit.
K-Foul, meanwhile, making the density play, going for Saber South.
Yeah, I probably would have checked the tornado bracelet spot first.
Well, I mean, he can just slide down the hill afterward. It's
Oh, that's right. The hill
Warrior
does
ring.
connect over there. Okay.
okay, good find, especially because he does not have that power ring yet. I still can't remember where it was. Where did he get it? Where was the power ring at? I know it was Show got it relatively early, but I don't remember where he got it. Oh! It was from Stom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cornell and Stom's hut. I think so.
Sounds right.
Statue of gold.
Well, that's
doesn't
not
matter.
useful.
Doesn't
We know
matter.
that leads to an iron necklace. He wants none of that. That was one of those items that you see that increases your scaling, and you go, ugh,
Crap.
I didn't need that. This warlock terrifies him.
This is not a comfortable spot for a warlock.
Show
At least you have two
clearing
doors
through,
closed.
finding all the consumables in the world. I'll teach you the magic of fog lamp.
Maybe it's on him, Flight.
That is an extra turn in, absolutely. But the thing about it is that we still haven't found access to Saber North. We still haven't found access to Stixie. So somewhere out there is the key of Stixie, teleport, and flight. And if the boat owner here doesn't have it,
If the boat owner
Where is
doesn't
it?
have it, I'm thinking...
K-Foul didn't go get the tornado bracelet spot.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, that's
No.
bad. That is really bad. He'll probably never remember that.
no.
Did he just remember Stom, though?
Yep.
Looks like. He better hope there's not a bow in that tornado bracelet spot or something.
Oh, man. K-Foul will be joining Night Dew at another spot. Okay, all right. I sync with this one. So he gets the power ring here. Now he goes back to Saber South, and he's going to go grab the tornado bracelet spot.
Okay.
I accept the routing on that one. I get it
Yeah,
completely.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense. He had the plan. plan executed, and he got a power ring out of it. It's not all bad.
No?
So Sho gonna make his way across the pink puddle of yucky goo here and figure out that there's a mimic on the other side and scratch his head going, all right, now where?
Not just one.
That Beholder was playing defense.
Sideline to sideline.
Yeah, there's some Brian Urlacher moves there. We got robots again, and these ones shoot out crescent moons.
Glowing lamp.
Remember that lamp or that broken statue from the beginning of the game? It was a consumable.
So turn in at Portoa or key to prison? No.
It can't be key to prison. So it's either Fog Lamp Cave or it's going to be the boat owner.
Unless boat owner has teleport.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's either going to be Fog Lamp or it's going to be the boat owner. Because I believe they've both done everything else at this point.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you're an hour and 15 minutes here at 38 scaling and wondering why the game has only got consumables in it. Like, where could the rest of the items possibly be? And that means that you're going to run into, like, Stixie, which has 6 checks, and teleport! Yeah, Stixie's got 6 checks, and 5 of them are going to be trade-in items and actual progressionary things.
Here we go. So,
Alright.
Because this was teleport, I'm betting Flight is going to be after Kelbesk 1 as the reward from the Leaf Elder. Just because that makes no sense whatsoever, but it would be great.
Alright, so Sho getting the bad news that there's another consumable that he's found.
Yep.
Imagine increasing your scaling for a medical herb.
You really should just reset Show, because he blew us an opal getting that.
I agree, but
and
you know what?
he used the medical herb.
Alright. No, he wild warped, bro!
Yep, Show definitely feels behind.
Yeah, that's a bad one there.
Oh.
He was really hoping he could buy 2 pairs of boots there too. And he was 29 gold short.
Yeah, Steve is right. That reward for beating Kelbesk and opening up the backside is a reward from Zebu, not the Leaf Village Elder. Flail Knights!
So yeah, these jerks are only vulnerable to thunder. Another consumable. I don't think there's any left.
Sure there is.
I don't think there's any left.
There's always room for more.
You have 11 items left in the game, and I don't think there's more than 12 or 13 checks left in the whole seed. I'm not kidding.
Well, we haven't found all the mimics yet either, so...
I think this is probably, like, the hardest seed of this I've seen.
Oh yeah, this is epic.
Now I can finally stop getting crap for rolling nothing but Jed seeds. There's a mimic!
Okay, and we're down to about 11 checks left, with 11 scaling left. I'll bet you if I sat back for a moment and counted the total number of spots that are left, I don't think there's more than, like I said, 12 or 13 total left in the seed.
How many in Stixie and Goes and Ledge?
So they did Goes and Ledge, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. 6 in Stixie, right?
So you got 6 in Stixie, you have 4 in Fog Lamp, you have 1 on Kelby 2,
You have the Summit of Hydra.
You have the Summit of Hydra, the both sunspot. You have the paralysis spot, and then you have the one here. So that's 13. Then you have Dragon and Azteca plus the 2 in the crypt. So 19 total checks left in the whole seed.
Yep.
And they have 11 scaling left, which means there's still 8. Another!
Wow. They have the one in Oasis Cave also, that check.
Oh yes, the flight spot. Okay, so 20 checks, now down to 19. This is unbelievable.
And we know flight can't be in the Dragon Azteca spot, so...
Yeah, so you got to take 4 of those spots out, because 5 of them, there's another one in the pyramid. So you got to take those spots out. It can't be on the island. It can't be at the Bow of Sun, which means there's maybe only about 10 spots left that flight can be.
Yeah, I'm betting it's going to be here behind Kelbets.
Oh, we also haven't found the ivory statue. Another consumable!
Oh my gosh, that would be the best if it's on Kensu, Slime Kensu. Oh no.
There it is. Okay, alright. Alright, so now we finally found it after all of that. This is amazing, man. What a seed.
Oh, man.
Okay, so Kfal at this point, he's going to go straight for Dragon. He's going to check to see if the bow's there, and he's going to make the Hail Mary. He's an hour and 20 minutes in. You got to be thinking, I got to do something or I'm screwed.
Oh, and Sho is going to Fog Lamp.
Okay,
well,
so
I mean,
we got 4 more checks here. Now, here's the thing. Just imagine for a moment that he stumbles upon the ivory statue or the key to Stixie here, and that's where the Bow of Truth ends up.
Oh, man.
Does the playing field level at all? Because I don't believe he has teleport yet.
You know?
What
Was
was
that
that?
speed boots? That was
Yes.
speed boots.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these were available the whole game. First
Goodness.
check in Fog Lamp. Wow. You're an hour and 20 minutes in and you find speed boots and the first check in Fog Lamp. You know what you're saying to yourself? Ah!
What did Kfal get?
He got a Psycho Shield.
Oh, okay. I thought his scaling went up.
That's
Oh.
consumable.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there-
Now we have a key to Stixie over here. That is advantage Kfal. Because unless the ivory statue is located here somewhere within the Fog Lamp Cave, which I don't think, I think that'll be Kfal's absolute last move at this point.
Now, remind me how this works again with where they found the Bow of Sun, and could the Bow
Okay.
of Truth be here still or not? I can always
No,
forget. Okay.
Truth cannot. Because they've already checked all of the locations that were after the Bow of Sun. But,
Got you.
like I said, you could still find the ivory statue here or the key to Stixie in Sho's mind. But we know the key to Stixie's not here. So Kfal's going to make his crypt dive. Sho could still come upon a game changer. But taking a death
Like
there
that.
really sucks. You know what's awesome? He's wearing the battle armor. Now, those skeletons have an extremely high chance of poisoning you normally, but the battle armor got him killed in this spot.
Magic Lure.
Another consumable for Kfal.
So there's, what, one more check in here?
There is one more check in here. And then it's back out into the world.
Probably Stixie.
Remember, it's always 50% until you find it, and then it's 100%.
Right?
And in the case of getting poisoned, they always poison right up until they don't. Oh no!
That's a thing. Do you make the quick check? No?
Sho did take a death at the very back of the cave.
Yep.
If that's where the bow was hiding on Kensu, oh man, this seed is going to be a tournament gem right here. And this might actually be the worst possible seed you could roll for a flag set like this.
Starting to think it is. Like, it
I
has to be
don't-
close if it's not.
I don't think you can roll a worse seed. Because think about it. Look at all the other times that we've seen in this tournament. Have we had one that's even close to an hour 30 for the winner? And the answer is
No.
no.
Not for this flag set.
no, absolutely
not this
not.
flag set.
You know, for the finals flag set, that's different. But for this one, not even close. I think the slowest winner is like about an hour 15. So yeah, this has been the worst seed so far of this flag set in the tournament. Okay, so KFAL found both the Stixie Key and the Ivory Statue, which means the last locations, whatever show's gonna find here, it's gonna be garbage. It can't be anything good. There's Refresh. Oh, was I? Okay. And that confirms it. Hotto Garbo for show there.
Yes,
It was a flame bracelet, but you didn't
130.
need it anymore. Yeah, Steve's got that one right. There was some definite smooth braining going on in that one.
Yeah, 126 to 136.
The difference between that one is, like Steve said, unlike this flag set, these guys didn't make bad plays outside of,
No.
this one just railroaded them into nothing. Like, they just kept leading them to nothing.
Nah, you can't say nothing. They got some
Well-
antidotes.
And you get plenty of money from all those mimics.
Really? Alright, we got one more Stixie check here. Once again, KFAL having fun with his friends the bats. And that's an opal statue,
I would
which
take an opal.
means we are off to see the
I mean,
wizard.
Hydra is still there if they want to do it.
Wow, okay, he's opting to do Fog Lamp, I think.
Oh man.
No, he just wanted the thing. He just wanted the inn. He's gonna go and do the island in Oasis, and then go and check the
Yeah.
Ivory Statue. I buy it. I mean, you got the Ivory Statue at a crypt. You've spent all that time to get it. You may as well.
Right?
Alright, what is Show gonna find here?
Flight was behind Kelbesk 1 as the reward for getting into the key prison spot.
Correct, and they needed to get the teleport spell, which KFAL found in...
Yeah, I thought that was Ball of Water, where Show just went. I think it was.
It was. So, garbage at the island.
There's Here
Alright.
comes the Ivory Statue check.
Was it a required crypt dive? Also, we had a completely vanilla Goa.
Yeah?
I didn't even think about that till right now, but we had a completely vanilla Goa.
Yeah, it's been
How
a
long has
really
Show had
weird
this fog
seed
lamp?
flag-wise.
Show's had the fog lamp for a minute and a half.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was a
Oh, wow.
required crypt! No way, dude!
Oh man.
Wow! Oh my, this seed.
Oh.
Alright, so Sho got his teleport spell. He's gonna start heading his way up the mountain. And, does not yet know that he has a required crypt dive.
Oh.
The other thing that sucks is he's gonna get the key to Stixie on the way in, and he's probably gonna do the same thing that KFAL did, and he's gonna go check Stixie first. Boy, man, when a game when a game wants to give you the finger, there's a couple of different ways it can do it. It can give you the middle finger, it can give you the double barrel, or it can poke you in the eye with it like this one did.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Now, this can't be the point where Show's starting to get a little more comfortable going, oh, Kfal hasn't finished yet. He must have got screwed like I did.
Yeah, you don't do that in a race. That's not how it works. No, you sit there going, God, I got hosed every which way by the seed. How is he not finished yet? Because that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what you always think. How is he not finished?
Yeah, you don't sit there and go, oh, I'm still in this one at an hour and a half. He must have gotten screwed too. That's just not how it works from a racer's mindset.
That's why I'm not a racer.
Yeah, you can't imagine that you're sitting there going, there's no way my opponent is not like on the top floor of the tower already.
Really?
Oh my god, I hate you
Really?
so much right now, Kfal. I can't believe this.
It's the best that he got there first.
Wait. Did he actually modify the game sounds?
He had some help.
I hate it so much. I'm so upset.
I
know
nothing
why
to
this
do
was
with
done.
this.
I know exactly why this was done. What an absolute jerk. He's gonna hear it from me.
I had nothing to do with it. Oh
I
my
can't
God.
even right now.
Dude, J-Ro has had this made for like 2 or 3 months, and he's been waiting for a chance to curl you with it.
Oh my god. It's the baby okay, so there's a little backstory to this one, okay? So the baby elephant walk was like just pulled out of nowhere as a joke one day. Like early on in a race. And like 45 minutes later, this stupid ass song is still in my head, and I was yelling at Kfal for it because, you know, it was his fault that this thing was in my head. And now here we are again with the stupid baby elephant walk. Oh my god.
Oh, this is magic.
And you replaced the best song in the game? This is blasphemy. This is disqualification. I can't even right now.
Illegal modification.
This is a performance-enhancing drug right here. I don't know what do you want to call this?
Great.
Great.
Trollololo.
You know Kfal's got to have a smile on his face right now.
Oh,
He doesn't even care about the race.
You know what? Yeah, he doesn't care if he wins or loses. He's been waiting the entire seed for this. This is the only reason he wanted to do this race today.
He has to have a big stupid smile on his face, just like, yeah.
God. Unbelievable.
He's like, I can hear magic now.
Yeah, I need a drink.
Yeah, there was like a race, we did a community race like a month ago, and J-Ro was like really wanting to do the seed, and Master came in and just posted the seed, and J-Ro got really sad about it because he had it set up for this then.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, no one ever said anything to me. You know what? It's actually better. It's better than
Yeah, this is better. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out way better this way. I hate that I shut J-Ro down for one of his jokes that he worked hard on, but you know what? It ended up working out way better. No joke. Yep. This is a way better way to unveil it.
Show's making the crypt dive.
Yep.
He's gonna be so sad.
Actually, he's gonna do the pyramid first, I guess.
Yeah,
right.
Well, he has to. Because even if you were to go in there and get the bow, it wouldn't matter if he hadn't killed Dragon. So you're naturally going to do it first no matter what.
Kfal popping an opal, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's on the third floor of the tower. He's got another one. Exactly. Yeah, he already knows he's got me.
I don't know, at this point, I would... If this wasn't like an actual race that meant something, I would just drop my opals and be like, well, if I die, I die.
I think if I'd have got to this point and the seed was actually playing, I'd have just turned off the cart and left.
Yeah, both racers approved this, by the way.
Oh my god. And it's still playing!
You got the opening note
It's
of the
still
Dyna
playing in
fight.
Dyna, are you kidding me?
You got the opening note of Dyna, and then it's this.
Yeah, you get the heartbeat into the stupid baby elephant walk. Oh my god.
Oh, this is amazing.
Wow. And finishing with a 132.45 K-Foul. He's gonna hear it from me.
Man, that is great.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Matrick. The one time you made us do no audio, he had it set up that time too.
That's the thing, is that the night that happened, that I was like, oh, I wanted to do no audio, was because I wasn't planning on, having my mic on. I was just planning on sitting there and listening to music the whole time. And that's, of course, the one time when it gets planned.
Alright. Meanwhile, Sho is making his way in here. We will have K-Foul joining us momentarily for the interrogation of Matrick. Or from Matrick, I should say.
Yeah, he's gonna hear it. And he knows he's gonna hear it. In fact, he's probably gonna come in here and just start laughing. There's probably not actually going to be a whole lot of interrogation happening.
Just laughter
Just
on K-Foul's
laughter, yeah.
side.
You
Big
jerk!
smile on his face.
No. I get a message about 2:30 a.m. from J-Ro, who's like, hey, we're gonna do this. And I'm like, are you okay with it? I was like, oh, I'm more than okay with this.
I hate everybody right now.
It was the best.
It was
like,
still playing during the Dyna fight. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
it was the whole tower.
Oh my god.
No,
When
you
you
got
said-
in the tower. I was sitting there for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Wait.
Jeff Peters can't even save this one. It's been tainted.
Oh man, J-Ro has like tested it like 3 or 4 times just to make sure that it would not break for tonight. Like,
Yeah, I
we
read
were-
the seed earlier
Oh.
today just to make sure. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
God.
I've been looking forward to this all day. To get
Okay,
to
so hang on a minute here. This must mean that everyone else was in on this, because if I had rolled the
I-
seed, unless you had a ROM that already had it on it specifically for this.
I had nothing to do with it. I
Okay,
had no knowledge of this.
So we took your seed, and we ran it through the latest that the testing branch that J-Ro gave us. So the seed
got
you
it.
rolled, we just put it in the testing branch. He's like, "Oh, here's
Wow.
what we're gonna do. Once Magic rolls the seed, take the link and take the hash and put it in the testing branch."
I didn't even know that. That's great.
Oh, okay, so you know what? Here's the real thing. Hold on. That means you can't blame Daryl for the garbage that was in this seed.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
This is J-Ro's garbage. This is J-Ro's garbage fire.
Yep.
You know what? Golf clap to you, sir.
Hell, I'll take the blame for this one. I don't care.
Well, hell, now I feel bad because I thought I finally rolled a good seed.
No, yeah, you've lost your privilege for rolling a good seed. Once again, it was not yours.
That was something. Like that was. Oof.
Well, Steve
that was-
says it's the same
oh.
shuffle. Steve says. So.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, Steve is in on it too, by the way. So.
Okay. All right, awesome.
Yeah, I was in a Discord call with J-Ro when
That's
he
your
made that like months ago. So.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I've been looking forward to this race all day. I did not care the outcome of the race just for this moment and to hear your reaction. And I cannot wait to go back and watch the VOD to hear your
it's
reaction.
great. It's great,
Dude.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Hey,
But,
clip
man,
it when you.
What a seed!
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you first. This is my first question to you. Why do you pass up on a magic ring, then throw away a fruit of power to pick up a medical herb, and then throw away another fruit of power to pick up another medical herb, and leave the magic ring behind?
I was still pretty salty, probably about dying to Kelbesk 1 3 times, and just
3? I thought it was more like 5.
maybe it could have been.
That was a rough. You know, I don't want to spoil everything that happened as far as comms are concerned, but when you get back and watch this one and you finally cleared the Kelby, because during that time was when Sho decided he was going to bail and go and do everything else, and found every single item that could have possibly made that fight any easier.
Oh no, that as soon as I saw that, after I got it, really didn't pan out too much. I mean, I needed to do it, and then I get the tornado bracelet and the ball of wind. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! That fight would have been so much easier.
He got the power ring too, because you didn't pick that up. He got that really early.
I was really mad when I forgot the Stomp fight, because I totally just spaced on it, and was like, oh my god, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be my spot. Stomp is gonna be my spot. It's probably, and I thought he was gonna, have revenge on me kicking him in the face in Chiron, but no, it. And then when it was like a minute and 20 seconds into the seed, and Sho hadn't finished yet, I was like, okay, I gotta gamble and dive the crypt. And then when it was, I think, what was it, a medical herb and a
ivory statue.
An ivory statue, and I was like, well, maybe, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. So I was
really hoping that Stixie, that the key to Stixie was gonna be in the fog lamp cave, and that Stixie was gonna hold flight, or that the ivory statue was gonna be in Stixie, and then you'd have to go and get it.
Yeah,
but flight was not there.
I took a chance because I found that the bow in the first chest in not Oasis Cave, the Crystalis Plant Cave. So I knew the hint wasn't going to do me any good because Bo's top of the hint chain, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that you're consumable. Oh God, Tornell Y.
What?
You changed the audio over again.
It automatically does it when you click done. But yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it
automatically does.
I was gonna say, why? Why you do this to me?
Well, I was really concerned when you said you couldn't get my sound working. I was like, oh my god, that was gonna be so bad if you can't get my sound working.
Stupid baby elephant. God, dumbass thing.
Yeah,
He did a really good job on this, I guess.
It took me a moment. At first, I thought, there's no way, that they didn't just, mute the audio and do it. And I went, are you kidding me? This is in? When did he do this?
Oh, man, this is amazing.
J-Ro
tracked the whole thing.
That's
wow.
Awesome. That is fantastic.
And, the thing about that is that shows everybody watching how this community works is we have so much fun, and everybody that works on it puts in so much work to have so much fun. So that is the reason why you should join the Randomizer. If
you enjoy trolling Matric, this is the place for you.
This is not the place for me. It took about 30 hours of work. Wow. I hope it was worth it.
No, it is.
So where was Flame Bracelet, by the way?
The Flame Bracelet was at...
Yeah.
It was at the fog lamp spot, because Sho actually died to a skeleton right outside the final room and went all the way back to get it.
Oh man. Well, those bats too in the hell.
Oh, they were out for your blood.
That was those are the brothers of the butterflies from last tournament.
Oh man. You know what's awesome is that Sho got away completely unscathed.
And took me down 3 times.
Oh yeah, dude, it was beautiful. It was so good. You know what? It was so worth this baby elephant walk for that hellway. I'll take that trade.
That's what that's what the whole tower, running the tower, the was like, this is perfect for this seed. This is what this seed was basically. Let's walk here, let's walk there, let's walk here, let's walk there. I killed so many tigers.
He boasted.
So many.
Oh, but that was a fun one. I mean, I think that's one of the longest seeds you're gonna see in this flag set.
Yeah, it almost has to be the hardest one possible. I think has to be.
I don't think there's any seeds that are slower than this at this point.
Yeah, this is officially the worst seed of the tournament.
Well, I'm glad we could put on a show.
Haha!
Well, not the worst seed of the tournament. We still have one that was over 2 hours to finish. Oh,
Which one was that?
that was
one?
Cross and J-Ro. Where J-Ro earned his,
Oh, correct. Yeah, that's right.
he earned
That was,
himself a spot.
That's right. Queen J-Bo. I almost forgot about that.
And then there was one other one with Mashima and J-Ro that finished
Look at Show
a
here.
little bit longer.
I can't stand it. You know, he wanted to get one last play of that in.
Yeah, he wanted to finish it.
He's
Well-
like, oh, wait.
J-Ro told me that he told me at first that it was just going to be for Dragon 2 and Dinah, and then right
He
before we
doesn't know
started,
that it's going to play.
I think he does know that he's going to stand there.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
But like I said,
You know-
this was. I looked forward to this all day just because I wanted to hear your reaction and hear what you thought. And it's been
Oh,
stuck in
it
my head
was
all day
great.
thanks to it. My kids are singing it now. My wife's singing it now.
I am not sorry.
He's gonna kill all the pods.
yeah.
What a jerk.
Oh, I
This
love
is the last hurrah. He has to make it last. You know?
I
No,
love
I
this
guess.
community so much.
The jerk
This is-
move would be letting his MP run out and then killing
And
it
put
before
one
he
left.
hits him.
GG show.
Oh
You
my
jerk.
god.
Oh, man. So this is the
Unreal.
third longest race of this tournament so far, with a time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 32 seconds.
All right, KFAL. So let's circle this back for just a moment. As punishment for playing the baby elephant walk here at the end of the seed, you have earned the right to feel my wrath. And
No,
believe me, it's coming hard. I have a belt.
Which is it still mid round or are we on finals
No,
play?
it's finals flags.
We're on
We're on
finals
to
flags.
WH.
Great.
So,
'cause I have-
Patrick, is
I
this a
haven't
bad
even
time
looked
to
at
tell
those.
you? Is this a bad time to tell you Steve's going to go ahead and roll your seed and it'll be nothing but baby elephant walk for you?
No. because I won't play it on that branch. Ain't happening. I'll run it locally.
I think we should get all the 8-bit Ailstorm and put him in.
Dude,
That
that
should
would
be
be
our race.
so good. Oh my
That should-
god, that'd be the best.
I don't
Which
even
actually-
care.
Have a tower with the pirate ship.
Oh,
Congratulations,
yeah.
Also, show, welcome.
sir. You earned the right to get yelled at for me by slowing yourself down at the end to get extra play of the baby elephant walk.
Oh my god.
You jerk. Jeff Peters couldn't save this pile.
Nope.
Oh my God.
GG show. GG's.
GG.
That was a seed, man. That was something.
That buried flight and
Oh,
bow of truth. What the heck?
Oh,
it
man.
was beautiful. You know, you managed to make it through the Hellway. KFAL got absolutely bombarded by the bats.
Oh,
There were so many good moments. You should watch this one back. You'll laugh.
the only reason I pulled ahead there at the end was because I gambled and checked that ivory statue from the crypt like really quick.
okay.
So
You did the exact same thing that he did. You
Oh,
went
did
and
he?
did Dixie, and then you went to the ivory statue, and he did the exact same thing that you did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he found teleport a lot later. Was I think,
Yeah,
one big
it
difference.
was the
Yeah,
teleport was the one that really separated you guys there at the end.
I know. Oof. That's the second race I've had that warp boots have like kept me going for like an hour.
Yeah, so how do you guys feel about having hunted tigers to extinction within the Crystalis universe?
I think I might be on some flyers up there.
Poachers, you went on
Yeah.
safari, you know, I mean you hunted them to extinction. What else could we have done?
We killed more tigers.
No,
Kill all
The
tigers.
tigers.
I thought butterflies are bad until the bats are so tiny and they come screaming in.
K-Fal seeking missiles with wings.
Yeah, those flyers had it out for me. Like I got smacked on by everything that flew.
Yeah, you took an early death to a bird.
I know,
That was
and
a
it
big one.
came out of nowhere, just boom right in my face.
That bird had your name on it.
God, I died so many times to see just deaths galore everywhere.
Kelbest 2 smacked me around several times.
Yes, I tried Kelbest 2 at like 14 scaling, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that was pretty nasty.
Well, the
And
first
K-Fal
time,
went back with one more. K-Fal went back with one more scaling, and it lowered his HP, but increased his defense and made it even harder.
Yeah.
the first time he bodied me with 5 HP left, and that just that was heartbreaking.
Oh, Sho had some heartbreakers where he was just like going in for the tackle. He's like, no, not yet. And then he'd go back in. No, I'll wait. I come back in again. It's just like teasing with him. And finally steamrolled him.
Can't remember. One of you guys had him shoot inside the barrier and kill you.
That was K-Fal.
Yeah.
Well, that dead frame.
It wasn't a dead frame. You were just so close that the projectile spawned
Oh.
inside of your hitbox.
Gotcha.
Who had the frost giant or golem trouble?
Oh, that was Sho.
The show?
Yeah.
To get
Right
that
at the
last
top.
chest or whatever.
Yeah. You know, it was the way that the seed played out early. It's like, oh, you're ahead. No, he's ahead. No, you're ahead again. No, he's ahead again. Oh my God, what is this? Went back and forth the whole time.
That barrier chest at the top of Hydra, with
yeah.
all the when it's like everything's moving so slow because there's like 8 golems on the screen.
Yeah, I died there.
Yeah,
Did
he
you,
tried to paralyze everything, and they were not having any of it.
I got around back, got barrier, and wall warped out of there really, really fast.
Yep. This seed railroaded you guys so hard.
Oh,
You know,
it's
it
so
gave
great.
the illusion of choice, but oh my God, could there have been any more consumables?
Yeah,
There was
No.
nothing but
All things.
consumables everywhere.
No, whatever checks were left were nothing but mimics and consumables.
Oh, it was awesome. There was like one required item and nothing but mimics and consumables everywhere else. You did Evil Spirit Island, Rabbit Boots, all consumables. Then you went into Goa, all consumables except Storm Bracelet. Like, what in the hell is going on in this seed?
The mimics on Mato's floor.
Yeah, 3
Yep.
mimics on Mato's floor.
Yeah.
That was
It
brutal.
was either 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5. It was awful.
It was 4 out of 5 because there was one
Yeah.
hopping around. All 3 upstairs were mimics, and then there
The
was one. I
bottom
remember
right chest.
Like an antidote or something.
bottom one was
Yeah.
hopping around, chasing me around for a bit too.
And the top one was a consumable, right? Oh my God.
Times. Well, everybody got to see a lot of the seed. And
Oh, yeah.
a lot-
I think I only didn't do the vanilla bow of sun check. That was the only-
No,
I-
you
Didn't go
didn't
up there
do
either.
Iron Necklace, which was on the ocean. That's
That was
the
on
only
the
item
ocean.
you didn't get.
I did that. I got the iron necklace.
Oh, you did? Oh, you were
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
scaling then when you went
Yeah,
into
he
the
actually
tower.
got it before he even knew what it was.
Oh.
I didn't want the
Sure.
extra scaling. Although being at level 13, I'm used to going into to Dragon 2 at level 12, so I was like 13. This is Power Ring. This is cake.
Yeah.
Storm Bracelet. Yeah, let's go.
I was 14 walking into getting a Dragon 2.
I realized I was level 10 already, just grinding for gold or for money from tigers.
Oh, the grind was real, and boots were really expensive in Leaf. Oh my god.
Yeah, the boots were not cheap.
Nope. So, but this was a fun race. GG's show.
GG's.
I'm glad we got to do the baby elephant walk there. That was
It
Yeah,
could
so
not have been unveiled any better.
Oh, that was great.
I really don't think it could have possibly been unveiled any better.
like I said, this is why I love this community so much. We have fun like this, and everybody involved in it puts in so much hard work. It's just fantastic. So
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
um,
I'm now-
join us.
Yeah.
Well, and J-Ro here of late really putting in a lot of different kind of work from, just standard randomization things. He's been doing sprite work and now music work and stats and, a lot of things that are around the core gameplay, which is, something we didn't have before, which is awesome. So shout outs to J-Ro.
Absolutely.
What a wizard.
Seriously, that's this thing's really exploded since he's
You're a
been.
wizard, Harry.
Boo!
Well, I'm rolling out of here, guys. Thank you all.
GG's. Now 0-2 to K-Foul in tournament.
The battle of the bands.
Ugh.
East Coast wins again.
Oh, get
But
out of
geez,
here with
K-Foul.
that.
And then when we get back to daily races and weekly races, you'll stomp me every race like you did this summer. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for commentary. I'm really excited to go watch the VOD to hear Matrix's reaction.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh my god.
Good night, everybody.
GG's.
See you later.
All right, if we got nothing else, Daryl, you want to take us out?
All right. Thank you all for coming and joining us, Speed Gaming 2. My name is Big Daryl 1986, or Big Daryl 86 rather. Joined in the comms booth by Matrick, and Tornell was doing our tracking tonight. I thank you on behalf of the Crystalis Randomizer community, PMAkfal, as well as ShoFukomachi, who extended our baby elephant walk. So, everyone, have a good rest of your night, and we will catch you for the next race on Speed Gaming. Everyone, have a good night, and goodbye.
Jeff Peters!